Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Today it's pretty much probably wait a minute. Trying to find, trying to get my canvas post picked. Today it's pretty Monday, so you can pick whatever you want. Um, I'm just gonna paint a orange background because I like orange a lot. I'm gonna use this color. This is apricot orange. As you could tell, I kind of rearranged my chair so I can kind of look at you, look at YouTube, and also paint. This might get better anyway. So what you want to do is get a kind of a. I'm using number is this? It says 3/4, but it's a flat brush. So and I'm using the 8x10 canvas. What you want to do first is put orange on your brush and just color the whole canvas orange. Since it is open day, it's like you can paint whatever you want. You don't have to necessarily do what I do. So I'm just showing you the colors I'm using. Yeah, just paint your whole background orange. And this is an 8x10 stretch canvas. So go back and forth like so. You don't have to add any white or anything because orange is pretty uh, light color anyway. So keep adding orange. As you can tell, I don't have any paint on my palette right now. And these brushes that in the water from this morning, I didn't get to wash them yet. What I do after I paint, after I'm done with all my painting, I wash my brushes with soap or hand soap and water. Actually, I sometimes use hot water. It gets them really clean. And if you run out of orange or whatever color, you put some more on. Now I try not to use too much um, paint on my palette. I use that much, very little, because I don't like to waste any paint. It always ends up wasting if I add more. So if I ever need more, I just pour more. That's how I do it. I don't know what I'm painting yet. I'm just kind of painting a pretty background right now. But you can, and usually I'll put second layer over it. Usually. I don't do it very often. And as you can tell, I'm not wearing my apron, which I always wear an apron when I paint. But today, I'm not. So yeah, you just go with the orange. If you want a pretty background, just do orange. Yellow's nice. Any light colors for the background. If you don't want to do sky or clouds and you just want to do a easy background, just do the orange. It makes a real nice color, as you can see. And that's there's two different actually there's two different oranges here. There's a harvest orange, which is a darker, and an apricot, which is lighter. See the difference? And I buy all kinds of colors. They say you don't have to buy a lot of colors, but me, I do because I don't know, I just like it. So now Um, wonder what I should paint now. Um, I'm thinking I could paint um, bottles, or I could paint a flower vase, stuff like that. I'm doing an orange background, so really, if I'm doing an orange background, I don't really want to use. Uh, I really don't want to do a landscape on an orange background. Um, I kind of like to do like a bottle or whatever. So I'm gonna dry this. You have it. You have this dryer on low. That way, that way it dries a little bit. I mean, it'll dry slower. But usually I don't use the hair dryer to dry my paintings. I usually just paint right over 'em. But you don't want to. Okay, that's good. I don't know how long to dry it, but that's good. I don't want to overdo it. So, yeah. So now I'm thinking maybe I could make a bottle. Um, if I make a bottle, I'll use a kind of a pencil here. This is not a regular pencil that you use for school. It's a pastel, actually it's pastel chalk. So you can use you can either use a chalk like this, or you could use a regular chalk. Doesn't matter really. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line. Actually, I should have it. I should use ruler. I have this ruler that I normally use. Um, I might make two bottles. What I'm going to do is draw a line, like, see how far do I want to go up. Like that. There's one line. And then draw another line over here. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. And now make like a, let's see, make a line going across like that. Of course, that one's kind of, and then line going down. See how I do that? It's open painting. You guys can do whatever you want to do, but this is what I'm doing today. So, and I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this out, curve it, and go down. I should have made it too, but that's why you always have a pencil and eraser. Okay, and then this goes like that. And do that same thing to the other side. And voila. There's one. Now this one's going to be a little bit fatter. I was actually painting a cat earlier, and see, this is my cat. I painted that earlier today. I forgot to sign it. Always, when you do a painting, always make sure you sign the bottom of it. That way, people know it's no one do. And paint the other one red. I don't know why I'm doing bottles today because I don't know, maybe because I feel like it. Um, I'll use this brush. Like I said, the brushes I used this morning, I didn't take them out and wash. Left them in the water. Yeah, so just paint it. Because that line there will disappear when you paint it. So I don't know, I can't ever get my tops good. The curves here. Seems like one's always higher than the other one, and it's hard. Bottles are kind of hard to do, but they're fun to do too. And so that's better. Okay, and then the other one's going to be red. So just wipe off your brush. You don't have to put in water or anything. Just gonna be part of it, but that's okay. It's always fun to mix colors sometimes. Sunday is Easter, and I am, but I'm not. I'm never ready for any holiday. It's just every year it comes up real quick, and then it's like it's already here and it's already gone. Yeah, the red is kind of being with red. It's kind of transparent. You can see through it, but that's yeah. I think I did it before on YouTube for you guys, and what we're gonna do is this over here. We're gonna add a little white. Don't add very much. This bottle lasts a long time. It lasts quite a while, so I got a black one too. That I don't really use much. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put like little. We're gonna like put little top on there like that. You always curve the top, so that way you know it's right. If you want, you could put uh, like one of those what do you call them? Tells you what kind of stuff is in there. Label, that's it. If you want to add a label, you can. You don't have to, but I always add labels to my bottles. You use white, and if you use white to this, it'll mix in with it'll mix in very nicely with the blue. So and this one too. I don't have to put words or anything. It's just the label for fun. So now what you want to do is go on top the edge of it and add your white just to the edge. Those are like my bottle paintings. I know they're kind of, I don't know. But what I could do is, um, I'm thinking maybe I could add like um, a rabbit or something. Um, oh, I could add a butterfly up here. Now with butterflies, I'm not very good at making butterflies. I mean, they're kind of tricky. It's like, I don't know. That's supposed to be a butterfly, so um, add a little bit. Doesn't really matter what the butterfly looks like. No, I don't think so. I mean, as long as it kind of looks like a butterfly, it's a butterfly. I'm gonna add one on to this side too. As long as you guys can tell that's a butterfly, that's all that matters. This one's gonna be a little bit longer because of the tail. This one's gonna have a nice tail. Like the butterfly, you just go underneath where his body is, and that's how you do it. And some white. That one doesn't. Let me see. I could probably get it kind of. There we go. I think. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very good with butterflies, but I got stencils, but I don't want to use it. I want to kind of do it freehand first. Let's see the butterflies. Yeah. So they're flying. I need to cover this line here. I could use more orange, I guess. Actually, yeah. No, or something. Just use more orange, and it should, you know, it should disappear. Well, orange is transparent too, but that's okay. I'm still gonna buy a new computer, guys. Even though I kind of like this computer, I have to get a new one because this one, um, it's working all right now, but sometimes it doesn't work, and it do. It's gonna make a shadow. You can make a shadow underneath. Mess with shadows. I mess with highlights more than I do shadows, but I guess if you want to make it stick out, and let's see what else. Um, could like ladybugs are not that. I mean, they're not that big, but this one's gonna be kind of. I mean, they now how many legs do ladybugs have? None of us know, right? This one though is gonna have like I need black, or I'll just use this. I don't like black really. You can tell I don't use black that much. I just don't. I mean, I have a whole, but hopefully, but yeah, the first time I ever did a ladybug too. I don't know. I think we have 8 legs. I think I'm not sure. I don't really look at them. But yeah, so that's butterfly ladybug. Since I got my liner brush, I could make the uh, branches coming out of the bottles, or the whatever you call them. Liner brush is good for that. So I'm just gonna go like this. Go like this. See how I do that? Now you don't have to put your brush in green all the time, but you want a lot of green. I didn't even know I was gonna put greenery inside the bottle, but I think it's cool. If you want, you can also go over it over the bottle like that. See if you want to do it that way. Otherwise, you don't have to. I just think it's cool. And you can add as many branches or leaves or whatever you call this as you want. Now, isn't that cool? I think it is. I can I can do this all day. So I like doing green things. Of each other. You can curve it around if you barely push your brush, barely tap your brush on the canvas. Don't press real hard, otherwise it's gonna ruin your painting. See how many I do? I just keep going. You could say it's leaves in the bottom. I don't know what you name this painting, but voila. Now what I'm gonna do, there, see, my internet just said unstable. Yeah, I need a new computer. What I'm gonna do is add white and just do some of the, not all of them, just do some of the leaves with white. Yeah, it would be too hard to add to all of them, so. See how I do that? White just makes it stick out more, I think. Yeah, see how the bottles pop out with the orange background? Yeah, that's how I like to do my backgrounds when I have a bottle or something. I like to do it that way you could see the background, or you could see the foreground, you could see the bottles and everything in front. See how that works? But, well, that's okay too, but I don't really like black too much, as I said before. Um, I don't like black that much. Um, I hardly, I use black once in a while, but this painting, for instance, I don't know if I'm even done with it. It's all black in the background. It's okay, but I might paint over it with black. And then this one too, it's a black background. I was painting a squirrel with a big old flower. But I, so it might look like a squirrel. I might keep over that too. There's a couple. There's a couple paintings I'll paint over. This one won't be painted over, but so I like the background of it. I try to get ideas, or just like whether I should use brown or red or black. Because if I use gray for the background instead of black, this gray, more colors come out than the black does. Because when you use a black background, you can't really use blue or brown, but um, some of the colors with black just don't come out very well. So I try not to use too much black. But yes, so I got lots of lids in here. Keep all my lids in here. My sponges, which I haven't used those yet. So I'm trying to figure out how to use them and what painting I can use for these. Because I guess you can paint anything with sponges. like, I think be good for mm, was my internet again. I think this would be good for like clouds, or some would be good to use for this. And I got big lids